investigating. We're looking at drugs. We're looking at drugs.
Good Lord. Good Lord.
Fuck.
Good Lord. Good Lord. Half of the tools in this box will be interesting for an archaeologist as well. Actually, forensics and archaeology are really quite similar to each other. The goal is to find out what happened, whether a few hours ago or a few centuries ago.
Okay.
Fingerprints are overrated. Smart thieves wear gloves, or they make sure that there are too many fingerprints at the crime scene to check them all. I'm sure Legrand could work magic in this alchemist lab. Me, I'm just awestruck. For forensics in the woods or the open country, I suppose. No use on a ship. Good Lord.
Stop saying good Lord.
A small glass bowl for mixing chemicals. What's this? Oh, how practical. A hermetically sealed cotton swab for collecting samples. I'll take it. Good Lord.
No, get back in there.
All right.
Look at the drugs.
What have we got here? Aha! This is some kind of inventory list. For each chemical, it lists the chemical composition and a short comment on how to use it. And here's a list of the most important procedures. Fingerprints, gunshot residue, blood. I don't have to analyze the pillow and feathers to determine whether there's gunshot residue. I can smell it. And I don't have any other clues at the moment.
There's more shit.
The booklet will be useful once I have something to analyze. The booklet will be useful once I have something to analyze.
I've got the pillowcase? Huh? Analyze the pillowcase? No. Wait.
A small glass bowl for mixing chemicals.
Looks like I can. We'll see.
Good Lord.
Because I was saying good Lord. The stones are going to do anything. Cotton swabs? With... No, I need blood. That's what I need. Wait. What? Wait. Let's see. Yeah, I need blood. Okay. No, we can leave. We can leave. I need blood. That makes sense. Ooh, let me out. Damn it. Little menu. No, stop. So I guess I need to go back into her room, right? I have the pillowcase, don't I? There's, well, blood on that. Oh, it's got burn marks. I guess there's probably not blood on it. Okay. All right, we'll go to her room. Oh, backtracking. Uh-oh, cutscene. No, maybe not. Her room is upstairs. Blood, blood, blood.
The unusual, all cats are gray in the dark, as the saying goes.
I'm not sure about that.
I always wanted to do that. That should be enough.
Okay, now we go back. Now we go downstairs. Now we do drugs. Okay, now we take this. No, we read the instructions first.
Wasn't there something about blood samples?
Yes.
Fingerprints, gunshot residue, blood. Well, it explains how to confirm that something is blood. That's a start. You have to mix luminol and a hydrogen peroxide solution and then drip or spray the mixture on the blood. The solution turns blue and glows even if there's just a very small amount of blood. Okay then, luminol and hydrogen peroxide.
Luminol and hydrogen peroxide.
A small glass bowl for mixing chemicals.
Oh, we gotta look for luminol.
Aha.
Hydrogen peroxide.
Hydrogen peroxide solution.
And luminol.
Aha! Luminol. Okay, I'm filling the pipette and putting it down very carefully. So, let's see what we have here. No blood. Not the slightest reaction. If I didn't make a mistake, and it wasn't that difficult, then the spot on the Baroness's bed isn't really blood. But if it isn't blood, what is it? And more importantly, why didn't Dr. Gebhardt notice anything? He was supposed to have examined everything. I'd say it's time to visit the medical center.
And away we go. Get out the door, son. Alright, let's see.
It seems impossible that Dr. Gebhardt could have shot the Baroness. He was with me when the gunshot ran out. But he must have noticed that the Baroness was lying in a pool of fake blood. Maybe he's covering for someone.
Fake
Let's
blood,
find
what the
out.
fuck?
I guess the trash bin is in here. Right. Paper towels, plastic packaging, cartons, and... Hold on. What's this? A burst rubber glove. It's knotted, and there's a red liquid all over the inside that looks like blood. I bet good money that it's the same fake blood I found in the Baroness's cabin. Dr. Gebhardt will have trouble explaining how rubber gloves full of fake blood got into his trash bin. First, the fake blood he missed in the Baroness's cabin, and now this. It doesn't look good for you, Doctor. A tape recorder from Sibling. Interesting. The reel in the Baroness's cabin is from the same company. A microphone was plugged into the tape recorder. Maybe Dr. Gebhardt records the results of his examinations and writes them down later.
Tape recorder. Wait, why won't it work? What the shit? You would think... Or not.
The player is rather basic. Simple, sturdy, practical. The player is rather basic. Simple, sturdy, practical.
Okay, guess not. Strange. Let's see.
It's probably for emergencies, in case a passenger falls down and can't walk anymore. Possibly due to rough seas, or maybe the captain's well-stocked bar.
What's everybody looking for? I mean, we got fake blood. Do I need to... Oh, that...
Interesting. A tape on a reel. The reel belongs to a much better player, like the one from the Baroness's cabin. I can't be certain that this is the reel that was missing from the Baroness's cabin, but it seems quite likely.
Let's see... Oh god, what are you doing? What the hell is going on? There we go.
Okay. Nothing. Strange. There.
Oh shit.
Very interesting. A shot is audible on the tape, and the reel comes from the Baroness's cabin. It's all coming into focus. Time to pay Legrand a visit. No.
Ruh-roh. Knew it. You're the bad guy. Oh, what's this? Ooh, I got Masterly. That's chapter 1. Oh shit. Oh damn. This game's getting... Oh damn, I'm drugged up.
Why couldn't you just leave it be? Let me go.
This is trippy as shit.
Why are you doing this to me? You and the Baroness. Dr. Gebhardt, I don't know. Don't you understand what you are forcing me to do? You don't have to.
What the fuck's going on?
I am sorry you have to see all this. I should have used more chloroform.
Chloroform. Still partly numb. Can't reach it. Arms are bound.
I don't know what to do. Everything's so colorful and drugged. There you go, there you go. Grab that weapon.
A pair of scissors.
I don't. He can definitely hear you.
Already.
Stab the motherfucker. Stab him!
Enough of that, Mr. Zellner. Soon it will all be behind you.
Oh shit.
I am sorry you have to see all this. I should have used more chloroform.
Shit, I don't know what to do. Just read it.
Already.
Wait, what?
Enough. I am sorry you have to see all this. I should have used more chloroform.
Have to distract him. Chloroform?
I had it in my bag, just in case. You were supposed to be asleep. I am not a monster, you know? I have nothing against you. Nothing at all. But what can I do? You forced my hand. It's your fault.
Okay.
Yours alone.
A pair of scissors. What have you...
Shit.
Mr. Zellner, what are you doing back there? Well, no.
Okay, maybe. Okay.
I am sorry you have to see.
Keep. Why?
Why did the Baroness have to snoop around? Why did you have to snoop around? And that glove there. You want to plant evidence on me, yeah? I left no evidence. There is no trail. And yet you can't just leave me in peace, can you?
The fuck?
On and on. Chloroform? I had it in my bag, just in case. You were supposed to be asleep. I am not a monster, you know? I have nothing against you. Nothing at all. But what can I do? You forced my hand. It's your fault. Yours alone.
Use the goddamn scissors. Oh, what the fuck? I actually had to do that? That's retarded. Now what do I do? Stab him?
Take it easy, Mr. Zellner. You will only hurt yourself. Shall we begin? It's almost over. I will...
Oh god. Oh god. Crazy shit's going down.
Thanks.
A wet towel works miracles. I told you so.
Out with it then. What were you doing down there?
Inspector, at least let the constable recover his breath.
He almost killed himself.
Me? No. Dr. Gebhardt would have taken care of that for me. Where is he?
Gebhardt is vanished without a trace. We're searching the ship from top to bottom.
One at a time. Tell me, Zellner, what did you find out?
Dr. Gebhardt killed Baroness von Trebitz.
Impossible.
Do you have proof?
Besides the fact that he wanted to kill me?
But wasn't the doctor with you when the shot was fired?
The shot that we heard was a recording. The Baroness had a tape recorder and good speakers in her cabin. Good enough to make the noise audible on the upper deck.
Is that just your suspicion, or do you have proof?
There's an audio tape in the medical center. The reel belongs to the tape player in the Baroness's cabin. And there's a sibling reel in her cabin that belongs to the recorder in the medical center. He recorded it in the cargo hold. His tape recorder has a microphone, and I removed a bullet from one of the boxes down there.
And it came from the murder weapon?
All right.
Inspector Legrand.
Let's pretend you're onto something. The shot we heard was just a recording. What happened next?
We all ran to the Baroness's cabin. She lay comatose in a pool of blood. Dr. Gebhardt pushed past you so that you couldn't get too close to the Baroness. He examined her and pronounced her dead. There was no reason for us to doubt him. The shot, the blood, the Baroness lying there lifelessly. But she was only unconscious. knocked out by the chloral hydrate that the doctor had poured into her glass shortly before.
The doctor had a glass in his hand when you came in.
He wanted to remove the evidence, but you gave me the glass instead, Captain DeConti, and unintentionally knocked me out as well.
Nonsense. There was blood everywhere. And the Baroness is certainly dead enough, isn't she?
Then who did shoot her? And when?
She wasn't shot. She was poisoned.
And yet I saw the hole in her chest with my own eyes.
Aha!
She must have been shot.
Well, ingenious. Where was she shot?
Yeah, where did the captain... Where did he...
Then it was the doctor, of course. He shot the sleeping Baroness in her cabin, barely 10 meters away from us.
What are you saying?
The doctor was alone in the cabin for a while. When the alarm went off, it was deafening. I couldn't even hear myself.
And I found a pillow with burn marks.
This is
Could have
going a
been
little
used
bit
to
over, but
muffle
we're
a
gonna figure out
gunshot.
the
And the
mystery.
blood?
The blood wasn't real. Dr. Gebhardt mixed up a liquid that looked like fresh blood to the casual observer, but the liquid remained red instead of becoming darker and browner from exposure to the air. That meant he had to clean the body and get rid of the bedding.
But the blood was already there when we first entered the cabin.
Dr. Gebhardt was in the Baroness's cabin before the murder. He hid a surgical glove full of the red liquid under her sheet. The Baroness, dead tired, fell onto her bed, the glove burst, and the blood spread across the bed. I found the burst glove in the medical center.
But why did he do it? What was his motive?
Inspector?
I can only speculate. The Baroness spent the day rummaging through her old family photos.
No, no, no.
Do you have anything to contribute, Constable?
Confession, sir.
What?
Dr. Gebhardt was the Raven. It's all here. He admits to everything.
What does it say?
It says, "Do you still remember, my dear Nico? The streets were wet with rain and the scent of roasted barley and fermenting yeast wafted over to us from the brewery. The dog barked until your shot struck down the innocent one. After that silence, not a single sound except for my soft steps fading on the wet cobblestone street. They made a hero of you, and I, at last, found peace. At least until the urge returned. Some of us are not made for retirement, my friend. I thought they would assign this case to you, and that thought pleased me. We'd finally find out who was truly the better man. And it pains me now to have to admit that you and your little gumshoe got the better of me. You drove me into a corner,
What is going on?
forced me to make mistakes. I congratulate you on your triumph, but no one will confine the Raven to a cage. There is but one way out, and that is by my own hand. Farewell, Raven Hunter R.
What? This is well then, well, shit.
Inspector?
I was right. I told them all, over and over again. But no one would listen.
You think that Dr. Gebhardt was really the Raven?
The things Gebhardt describes in his letter aren't part of any police report. Only someone who was there would know them.
Couldn't there have been others involved? One of the police, for instance. What if one of them changed sides?
Why is it so hard for you to accept the simple truth? There was never a new Raven. There was only ever the old one. And that was Dr. Gebhardt.
The modus operandi doesn't match. The Raven was not a killer.
Legends are rarely what they seem to be, Constable Zellner.
What about the handwriting, the wording? Does the farewell letter match the Raven's other letters?
Yes, it's his handwriting, his words. I've read all the Raven's letters, all of them, over and over again.
I never thought it was possible. A resurrected Raven.
The Raven was never dead. I shot the wrong man.
But that man had the stolen goods, didn't he? So he must have been in league with the Raven. One could hardly call him innocent. Then who was the man who was killed back then?
William Jackson, a petty thief, committed some burglaries together with his brother. Talented, but not world-class.
And they thought he was the Raven.
Some people thought it was part of his disguise. If you're a debonair master thief, what better disguise than pretending to be a common crook? From time to time you let them catch you pulling small jobs, and no one ever imagines you're capable of a major heist.
But you didn't believe it.
I had my doubts, but everyone congratulated me and those doubts were pushed aside. It was like being caught in a storm, but eventually the storm passed and my doubts were still there.
But not this time? No doubts telling you that Gebhardt isn't our man?
It must be him.
Where do we go from here?
We deliver the eye and then I'll contact Paris. A task force will compare all of Gebhardt's known residences with the Raven's activity.
And if there are any inconsistencies?
You're welcome to keep an eye on the safe if you can't let it go. The ship will remain in Cairo for 1 day. That's all the time you'll have to catch your own Raven. I already have mine.
I don't know what's happening. But this has gone too long, so I have to stop it here. Like all this shit's going down, so yeah, next time on the Raven Ball Z shit.
Solid State Empire.
Disappointment of life affects everyone. You shouldn't feel alone. The King Corp has a solution you are after. Abradoxin. Take the pill. You are after. Take the Abradoxin. Abradoxin. Take the pill. Dream forever. With Abradoxin. Always.
I never knocked on wood, but I wish you could. You guys remember that song? You guys remember that song from the 90s? Never knocked on wood, and I wish I could, but remember that I could. Remember that I. Hey, only 90s kids will get that. It's I forgot who the fuck sings that song. The Mighty Bassinets, Bassinoots. I don't fucking know, man. Who gives a shit? But in the spirit of that song, we're going to play some retro games, and I've designed this VR thing that makes me live the 90s when I was a kid. So let's go ahead and play. I didn't really design this. Sega did this. Alright, let's see. It's on a Pixel Plays unless I go to the fucking. That's it. Hide room labels. Don't hide that shit. Put VSync. Cool. Alright. Just play the game. Oh, this game is awesome! I think I'm supposed to put a game first in. Hey! Just like the good old days, am I right, fellas? We're gonna play the only game that's good on the Genesis. And if you think any other game on the Sega Genesis is good, I don't know what to tell you. It's the impression that I get. Are we gonna... What's going on? Did this shit fucking freeze on me? Oh wait, am I supposed to turn the system on? is that what's going on? Let's see. Let's put some scan lines for awesome TV projection. What the fuck does that mean? Stretch full screen. Let's just go there. And let's play. Is this it? Is this what it's like to play this shit? Hey, no wonder Sega went under because of bullshit like this. It even made the what the fuck is this? Are you for real? Oh, I've never knocked on wood, but I wish I could. If you don't know what that song's about having a bad luck. Man, I'm having bad luck right now. Let's just play another fucking game. Let's see, yeah, that one, right? Let's play it. Cool. Am I supposed to do something here? Am I supposed to blow on the cartridge? Is that what's going on? Jesus Christ. About 5 minutes in, this shit's already a disaster. Let's play another game. I think when I let my friend borrow this, he fucked it all up. So he probably took a shower with it. Now it's full with water, so let's play let's play Golden Axe. Alright. I guess we're gonna try we're just gonna look around my room. Let's see. Y2K, the lie. Oh, look at that, the cup. I love the 90s. Hey, remember when Bill Clinton was president? Oh, he was so chill because he smoked the weed. Oh man, I'm getting sick of this game, literally. Let's see, D3T Guide to Games, Adventure Comics, the Interweb. Ah, fuck. Let's see if the next one is just as bad as that one. Cassettes, A Dying Medium, 90s Fashion, and Apology. How about you apologize for this piece of shit? Fuck. Alright, let's try Jesus. Let's try Streets of Rage, because I'm feeling some rage right now. What the fuck? I need Red Dog to step in right now and go, what the fuck? What the fuck? This is gonna be like 10 minutes of me trying to figure out how to play this. Let's see. Let's reset the console. What the fuck is going on with this? Jesus Christ. I don't know, man. I don't know. What am I supposed to do? I thought I was a 90s kid. I thought I knew what I was doing. But I guess not. So this is going awesome possum. I don't know. Input options. Check them out. Let's see. Done. No, we're done. Guess that's it, dude. This is it. Hey, maybe you know what? Maybe I gotta let it load. Hold on. Since since we're gonna wait, I'm just gonna eat a little bit of my lunch. Hey. Sometimes when you can't beat 'em, you gotta eat 'em. Am I right, fellas? Hey! If y'all seen a leprechaun, say yeah! Yeah! I don't think old Sega games needed a load time at all. This is complete shit. Yeah, I think I got an idea. All right. Whoa! This looks like shit. Alright. It only took 5 hours for me to figure out how to play a fucking game. Which player do I choose? I like how the audio is just as crappy as I remember it to be. Let's go ahead and try the tropical. So I played this a lot as a kid. Not in my house, of course, because I wasn't that rich. Oh shit! I forgot how to jump. Oh! Pick it up, fucker. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah, fucker. Oh. Oh. This is probably one of the best games on the system. Wait. Papaya? Oh, I gotta hit the dick. Brrr. Oh shit! I wish I had a turbo button. Oh shit! What? Why the fuck is the? Ooh. Consider yourself circumcised. If you're circumcised, this is probably what you look like right here. And I feel bad for you. Oh shit! You better start. Oh! You better start investing in foreskin restoration. Oh! Just like my pal here. That's why he's so strong, because he has his foreskins attached. Oh. Oh fuck. I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. Oh. Jesus Christ. Oh. We got a big gorilla McGay right there. Wait. There you go. I didn't get any of them? What the fuck? Fuck you. Oh! There you go. We're going up the pyramids. Oh, fuck them. I don't care. Oh shit. Ooh, I got. Ooh, 66. I got it. I'm reaching the end right here, fellas. Oh, I'm supposed to. Oh shit. Okay. There you go. Check it out. Check it out. Bravo, man. Oh shit. I remember being a kid and being amazed that this had like, oh fuck, like 3D graphics. Oh, don't fucking kill me. Oh shit! Did I kill him? Oh shit! Come on, fucker! I killed him, right? Oh fuck! Fuck this guy! There you go. And these guys are just falling. Oh shit, that was cheating. Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, these fucking flies. Oh shit. I just better run. Oh. These fucking flies are after me. I think they're bees. Oh. Fuck. Fuck. Oh no. Pinky roller. Hitman shot iron knuckle. What? What does that mean? Oh, it's Porky! Oh yeah, I could stand on these. I remember that. We gotta beat the... Oh shit, fucker! I remember having a bomb. I think that might be the wrong... I think I'm thinking of Contra. Oh shit! I still got one more life. Fuck you! Aw, man. I wanna beat this asshole again. So the jump button is the... First... Oh shit! The jump button in this game is a shoulder button. The right shoulder button. I don't know what the fuck that's about. But, I'm gonna go into the offices of Sega. And I'm gonna let them know they made a huge mistake. I'm gonna let them know they fucked up. I'm about to... You see the moves that Robot is busting right now? I'm gonna do that in their office. I'm just gonna twirl around like that, teach them a lesson they won't forget. Ah, fuck, I gotta beat this fuckhead again. Oh fuck. Ah! Shit, dude! No! Oh fuck. Oh, I thought it was gonna be another one of those assholes. Yeah. You think these will give me something? I doubt it, but it's worth a try. Oh no. Fuck you, flies. Shit. I'm just gonna leave. 20. Ooh, I got 69 health. The sexiest health. I guess I'm gonna try and first... Oh, I wanna shoot that bitch. Am I hitting him? Fuck, dude. Shit. Oh. You know, there was an article, I think it was kind of recent, that said that bosses were irrelevant in today's video games, and I just wanted to, I don't know. That's it. That's how easy this guy was. But that video games had no room for bosses, and that is somebody from Polygon. It's somebody that doesn't know how to play video games, and they're just writing shit because they get brownie points for sticking it to the big white man. And I just want to say fuck you. Anyways, I think I hear my mom calling, so I gotta quit this game. All right. Jeremy, you put too much water in this. I think I'm gonna need your lunch money next time. All right. Peace.
Video Vision's Visceral Venues. That's right, this is Video Vision's part of Virtual Light Emissions here on Solid State Unlimited. Here's my offering. I'm Edgar Kastner, in case you didn't know. This is Pathologic, where I'm gonna beat the shit out of this guy. He's probably gonna, I think he kills me once or twice. I still am not that great at the combat, to be honest. Especially because there's just a little bit of a, like, it seems like the hitbox for your punch is a little bit further out than what it looks like to me, where the fist is physically in the game. But hey, that's all part of the fun, right? It's part of the fun of beating someone up. Oh man, look at that. And the other characters have that same problem too. Look at that, he's just kicking the shit out of me. What was I talking about yesterday? Oh, today, yeah. Solid State Unlimited. We've got Yokijiro and Pixel Demon coming up next, and then after that, I'm gonna be live with Midnight Sweats, where you can call in and talk to me about whatever you want. Call in and yell about how annoying it is watching me play Pathologic, because it's just a bunch of brown bullshit. Look at these graphics. Brown, orange, and gray. How fucking boring is that? Yeah, brown, orange, and gray. A little bit of yellow, I guess. We'll with the fire. But it's a very, it is a very brown and orange type of game. But that fits, because, I mean, it fits when you're inside of a dying town. At least thematically it works. Also, it's like in a certain area of Russia as well. That probably looks a lot like this. It's a thing where it's kind of wet all the time, but there's not, like, they don't have a lot of trees here in the town of Pathologic. They just have a lot of, like, shitty crabgrass everywhere. which is there's nothing better than a lawn that has a bunch of crabgrass that's overtaken it, and it just looks fucking bad. You can't walk through it because it cuts up your goddamn feet. It's a bitch to mow. It's fucking terrible. But hey, at least you don't have to. At least when you have crabgrass, that means you're not spending a lot of time on your lawn. You're not spending too much time worrying about that stuff, which is good. It's always a good thing. Not worrying about stuff reminds me as well of the internet people known as Easy Allies, which I don't watch their shit. I don't subscribe to their shit. I don't really watch any of their stuff. I just see threads about them from time to time on different internet places, and I don't. It's like, I wish them the best. Hey man, they're doing it themselves. They got fired by the corporations, and now they're in their own garage making their own content, which is great. It's good. It's good to see that they are some of the most boring people on the internet right now. Like, for people who have gone off the reservation, who are off the farm, doing it themselves in the woods, they have, I don't know, just like nothing to fucking say about things. Like, why? I can't imagine watching a review of theirs about a game. Like, I guess it'd be factually correct on some things. I remember there was the game that was, whatever game developer, I don't remember what their name is now, but they developed the Saints Row series, and they came out with like Agents of Mayhem. And I guess that's one of the big problems, is that they do reviews that are very, I don't know, clinical, I guess. They do reviews that are very clinical, but it lacks something for me. It lacks a bit of humanity, because, I mean, Agents of Mayhem came after sort of Saints Row 4, which was all right. I mean, it was the best thing about Saints Row 4 was the fact that it was a open world game, semi Grand Theft Auto knockoff, that gave you superpowers, which is something that I haven't seen done a whole lot, and I have not seen it done well. And for Agents of Chaos to come out to be like, okay, well, we don't know what to do with a gang storyline anymore. Like, they're not really a gang anymore. They sort of went a different direction with it, and kind of, I guess, ended the storyline of the Saints Row, which is fine.
Secret Addendum. The annotation for patrolmen, couriers, executors, and sanitary personnel. In order to prevent panic, this annotation is classified, and its contents should be under no circumstances disclosed to the civilian population. The disease is incurable. There is no vaccine, neither here nor in the capital. However, there are a few positive facts. The probability of contracting the disease is significantly lower for someone who has taken immune system stimulants. As of now, we believe that A pills and B pills, yellow-colored and blue-colored pills respectively, provide the best protective effect. Excessive doses of these medicaments may be detrimental to one's health. 2. Additional protection is afforded by synthetic clothing. Woolen garments are strictly off-limits parasites. The clothing should be changed often as possible. 3. Important. The disease develops sporadically. At its initial stage, it does not progress in any significant way. However, in any significant way, especially if antibiotics are taken. However, if in contact with the infection reoccurs, the development of the disease becomes extremely rapid. 4. The disease is not transmitted by means of droplet infection. As of now, we've yet to find out how it is contracted. Preliminary tests suggest that the disease is not contagious at early stages. Therefore, there is no need to isolate the sick person immediately after the appearance of the symptoms. Appendix, the executors. In consideration of your particular line of work, we believe that you will not be able to avoid infection. If you have contracted the disease, do not give in to despair. It would have happened sooner or later anyway. Try your best to conserve the infection in its initial stage, take antibiotic medicine. Consider using the schmouters. They are extremely dangerous, but they help curb the infection. Epidemic alert. The address to the townspeople. Attention all citizens. Following the outbreak of a lethal disease commonly known as sand plague, sand pest, and sand dirt, the town authorities hereby declare state of emergency. The disease is extremely contagious. There is still ongoing research as to how the disease is transmitted, but cases of contact and droplet infection have been confirmed. There are currently no vaccine solutions in the town, and none are to be expected before the regular trains arrive. Please be extra careful. The townspeople are forbidden to leave their homes unless under special instructions. Remember, the possibility of infection is much lower for those who stay indoors. The citizens are advised to sterilize their household wares, boil their clothing, and exterminate as many vermin as possible. Do not panic. Medics, couriers, and executors will take care of mail delivery, as well as the distribution of drinking water, provisions, and medicine. Requests should be written down and slid under the door for the courier to collect. This address was composed on the instructions of Bachelor Dankovsky and ratified by the State of Emergency Town Governor Alexander Saburov. It is compulsory to follow every advice herein. Capella's letter. Come visit me, please. Something really awful is going to happen, and I cannot do anything because I am forbidden to go outside.
The reviews aren't the worst part. They're just very clinical and which I guess is what they're going for. They're going for sort of a general, like, they are trying to be, I guess, as even-handed about it, you would say, where it's not about, I guess it's not about like the personal preference of the person who's watching or playing the game. It's like, hey, just trying to be very set about it, which is fine. I guess there's room for that. It's just not very interesting to watch, and I also end up not really trusting their takes on games. I don't quite. I like it. I feel like it just, if those kind of reviews always make me feel like it's going to miss something. They're going to miss something that's going to be interesting about the games. But on the other hand, the other side of game journalism is a bunch of people who find something that they don't, they find parts of the games they don't like. I don't know, like, oh, hey, there's two sections. I don't know. We've got a whole section of game journalists who find there's a sexy woman in the game, and I think that's not really a good thing. I don't like that, and that's not really good either. I don't want to hear that. It's fucking dumb. Like, I guess, and that's one of the big things is that's what they think. It's like some sort of dumb fucking gonzo journalism that they don't really. I don't feel like they really get. The thing with gonzo journalism too is that it only works with like certain people. Like, yeah, like if you're gonna insert yourself as part of the review, you need to be an interesting person. And guess what, guys? You're fucking boring. Shut up and talk about games. So the reviews aren't the worst part, but they're I guess there's a place for reviews that are that clinical. The problem is really just the rest of their content, including, the other stuff. I'll get to it in just a second.
Yes?
Has it been hard on you lately? Why the sad look? I have been feeling dizzy again. I've had a pit. I felt that Notkin was in danger. Have the two of you met yet? He lives at the warehouses. The castle is there. A pit? What's that? Well, that is what Maria and I call our visions. She calls her a flight. I call mine a pit. That's peculiar because mine are usually joyful, while hers are grim. Or maybe it's just me. So will you check on Notkin? How do I find them? It's by the southern warehouses. That's where the Solana halves, that's what they're calling themselves, live. He is not an urchin, he is just independent and parentless. He is getting out of hand. Maybe you could go and check on him. What if he is indeed in danger? Sure, I'll check. The rest of the content is a lot of, I don't know, podcasts of people sitting around a table talking about things, which is the worst kind of fucking podcast. When it's just that, if you want to do that, like there's a couple other podcasts I listen to. One of them is there's one website that has two of them. There's Comic Books Are Burning in Hell and Travis Bickle and the Riviera, and that is just a bunch of guys, talking about comic books and then movies. However, they're like professional reviewers, so they spend a lot of time, like they have not only a deep knowledge of the stuff they're talking about typically, but they've spent a lot of time like honing their opinions on things. So they're able to talk about the stuff that they're going over with a unique take on it based on what they actually like about it, and are able to convey that in an interesting way, even when it's not in written form or whatever. Like they've got enough practice writing reviews that are, I would assume, good, that they're able to do part of it sort of, live. And if it's something, if you've written a review for something, you've been with it long enough that you would be able to sort of talk about it off the cuff in an interesting way. They have insights into the stuff that like I wouldn't think of, that I wouldn't notice, and that's what you want from a reviewer, and thus the podcast works because you're getting something out of it. The stuff on Easy Allies that I get, it's people with either opinions that are close to mine or aren't very far off, where they have thoughts that like I could have thought of that. Like I would have come to that conclusion. So when they're doing like hours and hours of podcasts like that, it's fucking terrible. And like those are the worst kind of podcasts. I can't stand those kind. One of the things I try to do what I'm trying to do, with virtual light emissions is to avoid that. The stuff when you're watching this, you shouldn't be seeing something you're going to see somewhere else. You shouldn't be hearing something that you should hear something that you might agree with or disagree with, but it should be said in a way that you haven't thought of before. That's the whole point. That's why you listen to other people rather than just sort of think to yourself inside your head. Is not just getting information, but looking at things a different way that's actually interesting and worthwhile. And that's not what I get from Easy Allies at all. It's so fucking, like, everything is long and it's all fucking boring.
What?
Which is the worst thing that you can do, and I can't see them surviving on what they're making. Like, they're just making a lot of boring content. And the thing too is that they're not even making a lot of boring content really quickly. Like if they were shitting that content out, they could do it. But as it is now, I'm not too confident about it. Sorry guys. Sorry, but that's just the way it fucking is. I can't see it being any. I can't. Unless they like, I don't know, like even like one of the more hyperactive members, I think it's Huber. He's got a lot of energy, but man, he's dumb. He's fucking stupid. Like you see him talking and that guy does not think a lot. He's I guess he's an extreme extrovert, and that like all of his thoughts are outside of his head, but he doesn't spend a lot of time on him. It's just, it's so bad. And of course, I don't know, there's the main guy, I think, is it Jones? Ben Jones? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna talk so.
So, why the hell's your nose poking around here?
What are you doing, my good people?
We ain't no good people, and we sure as hell ain't yours. Gotta pick them dirty punks' nose with their knives. They're showing off a little bit too much. You see them jackanapes? Did Bad Grief send you?
Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't.
You know what? Get lost then before we peel your face off your school.
All right, calm down now. All right, I'm going. I pushed out, man. I didn't think I could take him. 2 of those knife guys at once? I don't fucking think so. Yeah, the Jones guy, the guy with the nice voice, he's all right. Again, doesn't have a whole lot of interesting stuff I've seen him say. I guess the only funniest thing that the funniest thing I saw was he did have a good take on No Man's Sky when that was first shown at one of the E3s or PAXs or whatever. He was sort of not impressed by that and had a lot of the same. Well, it was the problem was like, hey, I agreed with him that there wasn't a lot being shown, but there still wasn't something that was like, oh man, yeah, dude, he said that succinctly. It was just kind of like, I'm not seeing anything, and it just sort of him arguing with one of the other guys. I don't know, might have been Huber, might have been a guy named Ben. I don't know. Anyways, they sort of went back and forth, and I agreed with Jones, but it wasn't particularly impressive how he said it.
They say 'tis neither pox nor cholera. Too soon to measure for a coffin, then. The business will flourish.
Was the order to get the boys yours?
What do you think I am? Some kind of kid-killing monster? Even though the little punks are nasty. So nasty. No, I only ordered for the rabbit dogs to be taken away from them. They're getting out of hand.
Maybe you aren't a monster, but the people you sent came with their knives sharpened.
To scam a tiny little bit, perhaps?
Or perhaps not. How about ordering your thieves to leave? The times are tough, you know. It's no child's play. Rats are more dangerous than dogs these days.
Okay, I got a little favor to ask you then. That bachelor outsider is way too proud to come by and doesn't seem like he's planning to. You tell him to come. I only need to talk. It'll be beneficial for him.
Okay, I'll bring him over. And I don't know, some of the other people on there, I don't know most of their names. And I think the biggest personality they have on there is Kyle Bosman. Obviously, he's got the most charisma, and he seems to be, you know, like, I don't know, like he's the most interesting to actually watch. And he had on what they used to be on game trailers, they had the Final Bosman, which was like just sort of like a, I don't know, a weekly, monthly, bi-monthly, I can't remember, but it would come out, it was just sort of him sort of talking about a topic in an interesting way. Like, it was actually like, oh, okay, this is pretty good. I like this. I can watch it. It was interesting. However, it was still really forgettable. I would forget every single time it would come on. And every time I would see the Final Bosman, I was like, oh, it's the last one. Ah, shit. Oh, I should have watched more of him. He's ending it. Oh, well, fuck. And then I realized, oh no, it's the joke. It's the name. He, however, when they start up their new, they go away from GT, they start up their new company, and he ends up not doing like the one interesting goddamn show that Great Game Trailers had was his show, and he decides, I don't want to do it. I don't want. I don't know. Like I feel like I'm pressured to do it, and it's like I get not wanting to, like, if it's something that you really hate doing, I could understand that, but when it's just kind of like, I don't like the pressure of it. Well, dude, listen, buddy. All right, you're on your own now. Like you're having to generate all of your own income and revenue, and you think the pressure is too much. You're basically just letting all, like, I don't know, like, it's shitty to let all the people you're in monetarily with down like that. It's fuck, dude. It's so dumb. And it's, I don't know, it's just really lazy, I guess, too. Like, you can't handle a little bit of pressure. Like your job. It's not like a side thing that you have to do. It's like, ah, man, I gotta do this other thing after my job. I gotta do this other thing. It would literally be his job to make those. And you can't just put that aside and just get to it. Make them. You'll find the fun in it. but I guess you can make a puppet show that's like a Pokemon fucking a Yu-Gi-Oh ripoff. Wow, good job. That's really gonna bring in and that's good for your audience. That's gonna really bring them in.